What's up, guys? My name is Jimmy Mahalik and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell. We're going to be talking about brand new stuff on Amazon every single day. I got new videos coming out. So the most important thing with Amazon FBA is that the more knowledge you have, the better your chance of success. The guys that are out there making tens of thousands of dollars a month or hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, it's just because they have learned everything. They know what to do to find great products and to get them ranked. And anybody can do it. You just have to learn the knowledge. So learn as much as you can, and your chance of success and making money with Amazon will be way higher than when you first start off. So with that being said, our topic today is how much money do you need to start on Amazon FBA? So I'm going to be talking about pretty much like the lowest amount that you can start your first product with, okay? So number one, I recommend at the bare minimum, you buy at least 300 units to start. And I have several products that have all cost me around $5, including shipping. That's C shipping. So with 300 units at $5, including shipping, you're at about $1,500 for all your products, okay? I think 300 is the minimum. You can't really do a big giveaway with 300, but you definitely can do pay-per-click or advertising your product. And I really feel like with 300 units, most of the time your worst case scenario is that you break even, okay? Because you can always run pay-per-click and move your products and get rid of them if the product doesn't work, and break even most of the time at the bare minimum, okay? The alternative is you keep working at your job for the next 20 or 30 years because you didn't try something. Go out there and try to make a business and try to make money on the side, because you never know what can happen. You can become a millionaire in a couple years, or you can just make several $1,000s a month that helps pay your house payment, pay your car payment. If you don't try, you'll never know. I mean, the alternative, keep working for the rest of your life for somebody else. Trust me. But the important thing is learn as much as you can. Don't just throw your money away, okay? Number two, software to help you in the business. I use Helium 10, okay? The great thing about Helium 10 is they have a free plan. So if you're on the strictest of strict budget and you have no money, just go with the free plan. Literally will cost you nothing, and you'll be able to use like almost all the tools, and you'll be able to use them like a certain amount each month or something like that. But once you get serious in this business, you're going to need to upgrade to the Pro plan with a discount I have below in the description. I think it's $87 a month. And it literally has everything. In fact, it will actually probably make you more money than you'll lose. Just by one feature they have called the Refund Genie. Well, it searches your Amazon account for products that Amazon owes you money for, like they lost in their warehouse or they damaged, or like a customer returned it after the return date. Like Refund Genie searches all that stuff, and over time, if you sell long enough, they'll find you thousands of dollars worth of money that Amazon owes you that you probably didn't know about at all. And it'll literally give you a report and tell you like how to get the money for it and stuff. And most of the time that ends up just paying for your Helium 10 software. So I have a coupon code below for 10% off lifetime or 50% off your first month. So if you do go and get a paid plan for Helium 10 at some point, use that code below and you'll get a discount. So number three, your Amazon seller account, okay? So when you're starting off, you can get an individual account, which is free. Again, costs you nothing. I think when you do go to sell products, it costs you like 99 cents per unit or like $1 per unit if you don't upgrade to the Amazon Seller Pro plan. But again, anybody in this business that's serious will probably want to upgrade to the Pro plan once their inventory actually hits Amazon and goes live, because there's a lot of features you can't get without the Pro plan. And first of all, when you get the Pro plan, you don't pay that $1 per unit anymore. So as soon as you sell 40 units a month, which is only like, 1 unit a day or 1.5 units a day, the Pro plan will actually save you money because you won't be paying that $1 per unit to Amazon when you sell. But more importantly, there's just a lot of features like business reports that get unlocked and Amazon pay-per-click. You can't run Amazon ads or sponsored ads, pay-per-click. It's all the same thing, different names. You can't run that without a Pro plan. So eventually, once you become a seller and have products live and you're serious, it'll be $39.99 a month. But to start, free plan. So number 4, the fourth thing you're gonna need is a logo. And once again, you can get this completely for free. So literally just go on Google and Google something like make your own logo for free. And there's all sorts of different websites out there that you can make your logo for free, and it'll take you an hour of your time. No money. In fact, I personally think the best logos are logos that are just like the name of the company, in a certain type of font, maybe with like a little, something over top of it or underneath it. Nothing complex. You don't want a sky and a sun and, a whole scene. You don't want that. I mean, when you look at all the successful brands like Nike and Apple and, all the different huge brands out there, they're all like a small name or two and a nice simple logo. That's what you want to. It'll take you an hour to make it with a free logo, website. Just Google it. It'll be easy. Number 5, you're going to need a UPC code for your product, for each product, okay? But to start off, obviously, you'll start with one product. And I get them from nationwidebarcode.com, and I believe one UPC on there is $10. So you need this to set up a product in Amazon, and you're going to want to make sure, I'm going to go over this in other videos later on, so you can check those out. You're going to want to make sure that when you set up this product that you're not actually using the UPC that you're going to buy. I know it sounds weird, but once you need the UPC code and the barcode to set up the product in Amazon, but then you want to convert it to use the Amazon barcode or the FN SKU. It's the same thing, but you want to use the Amazon barcode and have that printed on your product. Because Amazon, if you use your own barcode, it's your inventory, okay? And if you don't, if you use the UPC, other people can later on come and use the same UPC and try to sell your item. It's a very simple explanation. There's a whole bunch of detail I can go over later, but buy the UPC, set up your product in Amazon, and then go into the Amazon settings and switch over to the Amazon barcode. Trust me, if you don't know what all that is, you'll learn soon enough. Again, knowledge is power. The more you know, the higher your chance of success, okay? The next 2 things are, they're kind of the same thing, but they're a little bit optional, okay? So number 6 is photos. You're going to need photos once you buy this product, okay? So when you're C-shipping it and you paid your supplier the down payment on it, most of the time they want 30 to 50% to start the order, okay? And then they're going to take 2 to 4 weeks to make it, or whatever, however many units you have and however long they take. So once it's getting made and your C-shipping takes like 30 days to get from China to the USA. Everything's made in China now, literally everything. You're going to then work on your photography. So you'll have your sample unit. You'll have bought a sample and made sure it's great quality, all that stuff. Then you can go and take pictures of it. So if you want to go the absolute cheapest route because you're tight on money, take the pictures yourself. Your main photo needs to be on a white background, okay? And this is an Amazon requirement. Your main photo has to be your photo on a white background without any wording and also with nothing else in the picture for the main photo only. All your other photos can be what they call like lifestyle photos. So say your product's a watch, okay? Your main picture would be just the watch. Now you can get a little bit creative there, but anything more than a white background, you're running the risk of Amazon like shutting down your listing and saying, hey, you can't use this photo, and then you have to change the photo and get the listing back up. But everything after that can be like a lifestyle photo, like somebody wearing the watch, running in the park with the watch, you know, like a picture of a hand with the watch on there. You know, you get the picture. You'll know from your competitors who has good pictures and who doesn't, because if you just have 6 pictures on a white background, that's not really a good listing, okay? But you could start with that, okay? You could start with that, or you could pay somebody on Fiverr to kind of spruce up your images, Photoshop them a little bit. Again, it depends on your budget. So a lot of people, if you go to a professional photographer, they're gonna want a couple $100 to make, you know, 4 or 5 pictures, okay? So if you're not on the strictest of budget and you don't wanna do this yourself and you don't wanna mess it up, pay a photographer to do it. Couple $100, bam, you're done. Then, if you really want to go over the top and create the best listing ever, you're going to need to pay somebody to Photoshop the pictures, because Photoshopping is really how the best people, you know, they sell everything. Like when they show a picture of a person with a watch in the park, they're not actually, most of the time, taking a picture of a person in the park with a watch. They're Photoshopping the watch onto a stock image that's already an amazing image, you know, and they're just Photoshopping it on, okay? And a lot of times you're gonna have like photos that like show all the benefits and maybe have arrows like pointing to features of the product or, you know, whatever it is. So all that's done by Photoshop, okay? So I have some guys I've used in the past for photos and for Photoshopping. So if you're part of my Amazon Facebook group, the link is down below. You can join it for free. Come on in, join it. We talk about Amazon every day. But I can give you some suggestions if you need Photoshopping done or even photography. But again, you can do it on your own. You can get it for free. But it goes anywhere from free to $500, you know, for everything out the door, 6 pictures, Photoshopping, you know, all that stuff, okay? Middle of the road, couple $100. So there's your photography. The number 7 and the final thing is getting an inspection done. I never go and get an order without an inspection, okay? I feel like at some point you can, later on down the road, if you've ordered many, many times and you know it's the same product every time, you can go without an inspection. But I really feel like an inspection is really worth it, because a lot of things, especially if you're a new seller, a lot of times they could mess up something on the product. They could mess up the UPC code on the box. They could mess up a whole slew of things, right? And a lot of times what will happen is if you order 300 units and let's just say it's an intricate product, let's just say it's a sign that was painted, some of them might come out with smudge marks, right? Just for example. The inspection will catch that and will make them go and make new ones, okay? So you won't have 20 damaged items or 50 damaged items. You know, the inspection will catch that and fix that. So it'll save you money in the long run, because if someone gets a painting that's smudged or damaged, they're gonna refund it, they're gonna return it. So you're gonna lose money, you know? So the inspection will kind of catch that. So I have an inspection service that I've used, it's $199. And again, a lot of times it pays for itself. Same thing, if you want to know who I use currently, I don't know if you're watching this now or 6 months after I made the video, come in our Facebook group and ask, because and I will give you whoever I use currently. So if manufacturers or inspection services do me wrong or do anybody wrong in the group, we're not going to recommend them anymore. So we're going to recommend companies that do things the right way and do things fairly, and they're in business to make money, just like we're in business to make money. But if companies are bad, they have bad quality, or they try to scam you or whatever, we're not going to recommend those companies to our group, because, hey, power in numbers, right? If we have a bunch of people in our Facebook group and we're all using the same inspection company, and all of a sudden that inspection company, screws one person, well, guess what? They're going to make it right, because they don't want to lose all that business from all those people. So if you want to know the inspection company, the Photoshop guy, anything like that, come in our Facebook group and we'll tell you who we use. We'll maybe even give you a couple different suggestions that a couple different people use. And that's the power of, being in a group like this, is that we talk and we collaborate every day. So with that being said, the next video is going to be how to create your brand, how to create your company, how to create your brand on Amazon. And we're gonna talk about that in the next video. It's gonna be a good one. So if you're still here, make sure you like this video. Ask me any questions in the comments. I respond to almost every comment. And subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.